Welcome to Psychic Cowgirl Radio with Shannon Lackman. Practical, insightful conversations to empower and inspire you on your personal journey. From her cattle ranch in Alberta, this sassy psychic cowgirl uses her connections to universal energies to guide you to greater awareness and wisdom.
Good morning, everybody. How is your day going today? It's very dark here, but the sun is rising, and it's beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about self-awareness and what is true for you. So the energies are tangled right now, and what we are untangling energetically is finding out what is true for us. And so it's interesting because it feels a bit muddy, but it also feels very clear. I know. There's always the extremes, right, it seems like. So if you're able to, or not if, when you're able to take some moments of really tuning into yourself, perhaps in a meditation or during a walk, or the energies really feel like you need to carve out these moments, and you will have extreme clarity. But you need to carve out those moments to untangle everything that you're feeling, thinking, so that you can know what you know, feel what you feel with clarity, see what you see, hear what you hear, and just shift your energies so that you know what is true for you. I am absolutely loving the oracle cards this week because they seem very concise, and they're really pointing out what's going on in our lives. It's very cool. It never gets old. I just adore them. Okay, so today the daily oracle card is Truth, Song of the Wind. Now, it's interesting because songs and that energy is also really coming up the last couple weeks. Now, using your voice and using your voice effectively comes from self-confidence and self-esteem, and so they're all connected. And so the daily oracle card today is Truth, Song of the Wind. It represents our communication skills. When we speak, it is the air that passes through our mouths that allows us to speak and communicate. Wind is also prana, the source of life. As you communicate your truth to yourself and others, you'll find new energy and vitality emerging within your life. Now, communicating your truth to yourself and others, I always find that a little bit interesting. When you're communicating your truth, you have to be aware of your intentions. Is it to convince the other person you're right? That's not necessarily communicating your truth. But if you're saying what you want to say and coming from a solid, firm foundation, almost neutral stance, where you are not invested in them saying you're right, but having a conversation to maybe perhaps clear the air or to untangle some energies. And when you do this, even if it's bumpy, even if the relationships don't go the way you want, you will find new energy and vitality emerging within your life. Now, this oracle card is from the Sacred Destiny deck from Denise Lynn, who I adore. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. It's a journey of a lifetime. But the energies right now are supporting us in finding that out, but it's messy. But we can do messy, right? Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. I love that. I totally love that. So our soul loves truth, but we can get cluttered in our minds on what is true and what is not. I mean, let's face it, the world can be one big manipulation. And so our soul purpose is to untangle that for ourselves and shift and emerge and transform with what is true for us. But here's the thing. You got to be gentle with yourself. You have to have compassion with yourself, because what is true for you this morning might not be true for you this afternoon, because you got a new piece of information. You got some new self-awareness. You learned something different about yourself or about the world, and it's like, oh. And you need to be gentle with yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to believe something is true when it's not, because we're in this. It's happening. We are being nudged, guided, shoved to untangle this and to know what is true and what is not. And it is extremely messy. And what is true for you might not be what is true for somebody else. And you need to figure out how to make that okay. It's messy. But it doesn't have to be extreme. Or maybe it does. Maybe you're holding on to some relationships or some things that just are no longer in alignment with you, because perhaps you've had some really amazing soul growth. And so you need to neutralize that energy of wanting something that is not possible. Because we can get caught up in that, can't we? So at some point, you just have to let go of what you thought should happen and live in what is happening. And that's not always easy. But when you know what's actually true for you and what's in alignment with you, it softens your energy. Your soul is a soft energy, unless you need to be sassy. Don't hesitate to stand up for what is right. It was interesting because somebody made a request of me yesterday, which was a no, but it also spiked a really fun conversation with one of my sons because of the reason that it was a no, and we got to go down a little memory lane of things, and I did take a stand for him. And don't forget that that is also okay, because sometimes you do have to make a stand, or people will try to manipulate you. You've got to have those good boundaries. You know I preach boundaries, but to have good boundaries, you have to know what's true for yourself, right? What is okay, what you will put up with, and what you absolutely will not. And know that you don't have to. And if you feel like you do have to put up with a situation, an opportunity, a relationship, then work at shifting your perspective about it. Can you look at it as a learning? Learning is bumpy. Learning is not always sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. It's messy. It's challenging. But it's worth it. Can you shift the perspective on it to look for the parts that are really, really great? I had a crazy last week. I got taken out by my dog hard. She was so excited, and the energies were crispy, and she came running, and I'm usually prepared for her, but she caught me off guard. My husband said it was like a cartoon. I went flying, and I landed, and I really wasn't sure if I should laugh or cry. Once I figured out nothing was broken, it was wild because I crashed hard, and she felt so bad. I had the cuddliest puppy the rest of the day. Now, I was a little stiff and sore the next day, but it was minor, and I have exercise I can do to work it out. And so I was like, okay, well, that was wild. Now I'm definitely more aware on our walks, but I also feel like part of the lesson is that there's just some things you can't control, and that's okay. Ooh, I feel that, people. We don't want that to be okay. We want to be able to control, but that's not the energy of the world. So you need to do a little soul digging and find out what's true for you so that you can let go of wanting to control the things that you really can't, because it's a total self-sabotage, isn't it? So I celebrated the fact that I didn't break anything and that I was okay and that maybe I needed to connect to the ground for a little bit there. And you know what? If something was broken, we would have dealt with it. It would have been unfortunate because we had a very busy day. Interestingly enough, my stress app that I'm experimenting with right now said that whole day that I was good. I find that interesting, and I'm untangling that. Because things can happen. We may not like them. We may wish they didn't, but we can be okay. The universe is not always against us. Sometimes things simply happen. And look for the good that comes out of it. Perhaps look for the lesson. I am, as a lot of us are, overthinking a lot right now because of the uncertainty. And so I'm going to take that as a lesson just to slow down. Don't worry about it all so much. It'll be okay. The day before, I had a little incident with my horse, and I managed to stay on when I shouldn't have. No, that's not true. It's not that I shouldn't have, but the odds were stacked against me. My husband thought, oh, no, this is not going to be good. But I did. And so I'm also going to take it as I am very protected and energetically connected. And we want to be protected and energetically connected. It doesn't shield us from chaos, but it does support us in getting through it. Does that make sense? Make that a mantra. I am protected and energetically connected. And perhaps I need that reminder that I am, because it was all good. And it very easily couldn't have been, but it was. So don't dwell on the woulda, shoulda, couldas, right? That is something that I have to work on, because I'm a bit of a worrier at times. And so I got some new cows to worry about, to nurture them. They're enjoying it. Work with our strengths, right? Okay, so let's do our guided imagery to clear and balance all of our chakras with the intention to invoke clarity and soul alignment. I love this so much. This will help us with overthinking. This will help us with self-awareness. This will help us with understanding our world, our place in it, all the good things, okay? Let's take a nice breath in, and let's do this. Because I absolutely love that when you know what's true for you, you get to feel energized and vital on a soul level. Remember, protected and energetically connected. Let's do this.
As you become aware of your breathing, Just notice it for a few moments. Take these moments to appreciate your breath. Then, let's take 3 big deep breaths as deeply as you can. As you begin to release and let go. These are the breaths that signal it's time to go within. As your normal, natural breathing begins to occur, allow the sense of imagining a gentle, warm, balmy breeze as it wafts around your body, around your head, neck, and shoulders. And as with every breath, as this breeze continues to move gently around your body, you gently and easily begin to release and let go, becoming more and more comfortable with every breath. Across the upper back, circling around through your chest, a warm and nurturing feeling as this breeze continues to comfort you. Down both arms, hands, and fingers as you release and let go. Just letting go now. And with every breath you take, you may begin to wonder, are you breathing the breeze, or is the breeze breathing you? With every breath, the breeze continues, circling around through your mid-back and around through your solar plexus. Every breath taking you deeper and deeper into relaxation and comfort. This gentle sensation of the warm, balmy breeze as it continues around through the lower back and circling around through your abs, release and letting go. Becoming more and more comfortable with every breath. The breeze continues moving around your body, around your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and around through your feet. Now, and with every breath becoming completely and thoroughly comfortable, calm, and at ease. So that now, at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, deeply, deeply relaxed, deeply relaxed. Begin to notice your connection to the earth and earth energy. Allow it to stabilize and ground you. Also, notice your connection to the energy of the universe. Allow yourself to open and receive the light. Imagine that light coming from above in a tunnel-like, cone-like light of pure positive energy. A stream that flows down through you, flowing within you and all around you. Imagine that this light cleanses and clears, taking away all old energy, like washing away dust, dirt, and debris, releasing all that is no longer needed or wanted. Moving it right out of the body and mind, letting all the old, the past, and the blocks, the stoppages, go. Cleanse and clear, cleanse and clear. Let it all go. Once and for all, let it all go. Now, bring your attention to the base of your spine and the lower pelvis. Notice this area as your first chakra, like a light ball of energy, and the color of this light is red. This chakra represents survival, physical health, sexuality, and security. Notice how you feel in this part of your body, maintaining a steady flow of breathing as you bring to this chakra the energy of the earth, the energy of the universe, cleaning and releasing any tension. This first chakra is associated with the quality of stability. Remember how you feel in your body when you are stable. Imagine the sensations around being connected to the feeling of stability. How do you visualize stability? Let yourself be absorbed in the feeling of stability. Imagine your first chakra simply absorbing the quality and energies of stability. Focus on this first chakra. Ask the light to send stability to your first chakra. Imagine yourself projecting stability and expressing stability in the world. Visualize yourself in perfect health, balanced, with a sense of well-being. Imagine yourself in complete comfort with your sexuality, at ease in your life, and secure. I'm just going to give you about a minute to soak in this energy. Nice. I'm energetically supporting you through this whole process. Now let's go to our second chakra. Focus on the area of your abdomen. Sense the light ball of energy that is orange. Notice how you feel in this part of your body. This is the area of your body where sensuality, moods, and emotions are managed by the energy of the second chakra. Maintain a steady flow of breathing as you bring the energy of the earth and the energy of the universe to this area of your body. Cleanse and clear, release and clear, filling the chakra with the vibrancy of the color orange. The second chakra is associated with the quality spontaneity. Remember how you feel when you are spontaneous. How do you imagine spontaneity? Imagine sensations around being connected to the feeling of being spontaneous. Focus again on your second chakra. Let yourself be absorbed in this feeling of spontaneity. Ask the light to send the quality of spontaneity to your second chakra, and imagine projecting that spontaneity energy into the world as you imagine yourself free, playful, at ease, and natural. I'm just going to give you a minute to absorb all that energy and then project it out for yourself. Don't overthink. Feel what you feel, see what you see, hear what you hear, know what you know. There's no way to do this wrong, and I'm supporting you all the way. Excellent. Okay, now let's move up to our third chakra. As you begin to focus on your solar plexus, the diaphragm, this is your third chakra, where you direct upon and determine your environment. You take charge and create. The color of this light ball of energy is yellow. Notice how you feel in this part of your body. Maintain a steady flow of breathing as you bring the energy of the earth and the universe to this area of your body. Cleanse and clear. Release any tension. Fill the third chakra with the vibrancy of the color yellow. This third chakra is associated with your power. What do you sense about your own power? Imagine the sensations of creatively expressing your power in the world. Let the feeling of your own power be absorbed and feel your power direct your life with confidence, the way you want it to be. The third chakra now absorbs the fullness of your power. Feel it, know it, be it. Nice. Now let's move up to your fourth chakra. As you turn your attention to your chest area, you may notice that this light ball of energy is green. This is your fourth chakra, which represents love, compassion, and wisdom. Notice how you feel in your chest area. Maintain your steady flow of breathing as you bring the energy of the earth and the universe to this part of your body. Feel what you feel. Know what you know. You got this. Cleanse and clear. No way to do this wrong. Release any tension. Fill the fourth chakra with the vibrancy of the color green. This fourth chakra is associated with the quality of joy. Imagine the sensations around being connected to joy. Where do you notice joy in your life, and how do you express it in the world? Let this feeling of joy fill you. Be open to receiving this energy, and see yourself easily and effortlessly giving and receiving joy. Be aware of the value of yourself, full of love and wisdom. Ask the light to send joy to the fourth chakra and become aware of the fourth chakra's deep well-being, filled with love, being filled with joy. Just soak in that energy right now. I'll give you a few moments. Excellent. Now, let's go to our fifth chakra. As you turn your attention next to your throat area, notice the light ball of energy that is blue. This is your fifth chakra, representing your communication abilities with others. Notice how you feel in this area of your throat. Maintain a steady flow of breathing as you bring the energy of the earth and the universe to this part of your body. Cleanse and clear, releasing any tension. Fill your fifth chakra with the vibrancy of the color blue. Soak that in. The fifth chakra's quality is authenticity. Imagine the sensations flowing through you associated with authenticity. Where do you notice authenticity in your life? How do you express it in the world? Let the feeling of being authentic fill you. Imagine yourself communicating easily, effortlessly, and effectively. As the fifth chakra becomes filled with the radiant light of authenticity, free-flowing and clear, soak this in. I'll give you a few moments to really feel this energy. You got this. Soaking that in. Nice. Now, let's move up to our sixth chakra. Move your concentration to the top of the vertebral column, right inside your head. This is the sixth chakra, which oversees your mind, your imagination, and your ability to see with clarity and perspective. This one's about your inner knowing. Become aware of the light ball of energy that is purple. Notice how you feel in this area of your body. Maintain a steady flow of your breathing as you bring the light energy of the universe and the energy of the earth to this part of your body. Cleanse and clear. Release any tension. Fill the sixth chakra with the vibrancy of the color purple. The quality of this sixth chakra is certainty. Imagine the sensations of certainty flowing through you. Where do you notice certainty in your life? How do you express certainty in your world? Allow this feeling of being certain to fill you. Imagine yourself clear, without confusion, no hesitation, and acknowledge yourself as someone who knows what they know, with clear vision, feeling, inner knowing. Someone who is able to create with imagination and go forward in your life, creating with certainty and confidence. Let the vibrancy of the color purple be brilliant in your sixth chakra. Ask the light to send certainty to your sixth chakra. And I'm going to give you a few moments just to soak in that energy completely and easily. Now, bring your attention and concentration to the area right over the top of your head. This is the seventh chakra, and it allows for your spiritual energy, your spiritual being. The color is white. And this is the chakra that connects you with the universe. Notice how you feel in this area. Maintain a steady flow of breathing As you bring the light energy of the universe through this area, cleanse and clear, release any tension. Release any feelings of separation and solitude. Fill this 7th chakra with this pure white light. And let this light ball of energy grow in intensity. Feel what you feel. The quality of this 7th chakra is communion. How do you express communion in the world? Where do you notice communion in your life? As you feel the chakra, let it nourish your spiritual self. Get in touch with belonging here on earth, your purpose, your knowingness, and your pure intuition. Ask the white light to send the quality of communion to your 7th chakra and enjoy the harmony of trusting yourself. And once again now, focus on your heart. You can put your hands on your heart and accept with love that you are now fully attuned and aligned. You are fully attuned and aligned, feeling safe, feeling confident, feeling connected to your inner wisdom. And now, I'd like you to visualize or imagine yourself at the top of your staircase, that symbolic staircase, with all the chakras balanced and cleansed and cleared, as we deepen and reinforce, beginning with your left foot. Visualize or imagine going down those beautiful, safe, secure steps. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling confident. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Feeling strong, feeling empowered. Any and all negatives have long ago dissipated. As you enter this positive domain, you can sense your energy has been purified, your chakras have been enhanced on all levels of mind and body activity. Everything is working together now for your positive benefit and forward movement in your life. Feel what you feel, know what you know, see what you see, hear what you hear. You got this. You are cleansed, you are cleared. You will go forward with confidence, clarity, security, empowerment, communion, and love. As we come up and out of this journey for today, with everything reinforced and you're feeling cleansed, purified, and ready for your day. I'm going to count from 0 to 5 as we come up and out. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. Say your first name out loud if you need to. Eyes open, wide awake. Say your first name out loud.
Nice. You know, as we are going about our days, it's so easy to get caught up in the less than stellar parts, let's call them, and really, really work on your own self-awareness to shift your energy, because there's, of course, a lot of challenging things that can happen in our day-to-day, but there's also a lot of really great things. right? Petting your cat, like enjoying the sunrise that is absolutely amazing, enjoying those sunsets that are absolutely amazing, and practice some self-compassion. We all make mistakes. We all do things we wish we hadn't done, but that's how we grow as human beings, and it's just part of our deal. So I'm sending you all a big hug. The energy clearings that I'm doing this week looks very much like it's going to be both of my poll choices, anger and betrayal, because we're feeling a lot of energies. So don't forget to give permission on Thursday for that so you can experience it, and we'll just shift it. We're also going to do another chakra balancing with that, this time to invoke more calm and clarity and peace. And so, you know what? Use all your tools. And I offer some pretty amazing free tools, and use them. I'm encouraging you to use them. I do it. Yeah. I often clear myself before I do the group so that I'm in a really good space to energetically support all of you using my magic for the good. All right. Sending you all a big hug and a blessing, and I hope the rest of your week goes well. Bye.
You have been listening to Psychic Cowgirl Radio with Shannon Lackman. Practical, insightful conversations to empower you on your personal journey. To connect with Shannon directly, visit psychiccowgirl.com. That's PSYCHICCOWGIRL.com.